When he had taken on the case, Lewis figured a half-day's work would be enough to close it. Now the $1,800 he'd quoted felt like a meager payment for his time. Back at his office, he took a new approach to the case. With one phone call to the Buffalo office of the city clerk, he was able to obtain a copy of Chandler's birth certificate, which was publicly available. Joseph was the son of Ellen Chandler née Cobber, born in Morton, Pennsylvania, and Joseph Newton Chandler II, born in Weatherford, Texas. With his database, Lewis retrieved a list of all Chandlers in and around Weatherford and then called them one by one, hoping to come across a family member. One man, 50-year-old Danny Chandler, stood out because of his strange behavior. He claimed to have no relationship with Joseph Chandler, and then suddenly hung up. Lewis had been able to leave him his number, and Danny called back a month later. Through a genealogy search, the man had identified a Joseph Newton Chandler II on his father's side. Although he had never heard of this man from Eastlake who had committed suicide, he could be a cousin. When Lewis explained that the goal of his investigation was to appoint an heir, Danny insinuated that he knew what this was about, and then hung up again and stopped answering his calls. On April 15, 2003, after 5 months of work, Lewis handed his report over to O'Leary. In the document, he recounted his curious conversations with Danny Chandler and shared his certainty that the man was connected to the Chandler from the Dover Place apartments, although he had no proof. Lewis concluded his report with the suggestion that, though he had failed in his mission, a $400 increase for his time and effort would be justified. What he did not know was that, at the same time, another private detective had been quietly tasked with the case and had solved the puzzle, and in doing so, he had opened up the most unlikely case of his career.